let's get to the next and final topic. The meat of the combo: open relationship and swingers. Nope. Obviously, to each his own. But you introduce one or more party in your relationship will come with rules, regulation, and hassle. Not to mention, you're telling your monogamous partner that they are not enough outside of polygamy to a lesser level. That will go not as well as you think. I don't do open relationships, swingers. No, no, no. You can't touch my wife. You can't touch me. Me and my wife, we don't like sharing, nor do we want to be sharing. We don't get down like that. So keep your hands to yourself. See, when it comes to open relationship, keep in mind what I just said. You're telling the significant other you are not enough. You are not enough. I'm not surprised when people get emotional and wild out. Because, like, fam, do you know what you told her? Yeah, that's gonna piss off any woman, and I mean any. And just inviting a third party, it's just no, it's just a messy idea. Like I said, I understand polygamy, I respect it. That's not a lifestyle I condone. Any form of poly is a no in my eyes. There's just too much going on, but I do respect polygamy. I do, especially when it's done the right way. I do respect it. Now, a lot of people's complaining about curve. Look, here's the thing. Sorry. There's plenty of people who have came on to these YouTube panels intoxicated, or they just have a drink of choice. So sometimes you just gotta let it rock, and hopefully they stay within bounds. Like, regardless of some of the dumb talking points that you mentioned tonight, Kurz did an exceptional job, so I don't have a problem with Kurz. You have to know your intake, how much you drinking, how much you're not drinking. Like, you gotta really get a hold of that. Or for anybody, that's just not a curb talk. That's just anybody. Get a hold of that. Know your limits, and don't drink on an empty stomach. Results are a lot faster than you plan on. I learned that the hard way. And to ask, would you be with a woman who said no sex before marriage? I will be with the person who would say no sex before marriage, a virgin, whatever the case be. I can hold out. That's perfectly fine. Now, let's say if she's not a virgin. She had sex, but she just stopped. And want to change her life around and just be pure as possible to marriage. I'm okay with that as well. I don't have a problem. Like I said a couple streams ago, when it comes to people doing a 180 and going the right direction, you can't be the cause for them to go back in the same destructive path that they were going. That's not fair. Now, Mr. Let Go, I'm gonna be nice. Mr. Let Go, what did he say regarding that topic? He said, that's not your chick, they're for everybody. That sounds like a brother who will not is having trouble finding a good wife. No offense to Mr. Let Go. I don't, because you know the saying, if you sleep with my girl, she was never my girl to begin with. None of these girls belong to us, they belong to the streets and that type of stuff. Although there might be some truth to some women, but to cast that broad brush on all women, no. If that's your mentality, you're blocking your blessing of finding the right woman. Because all you're telling her is, this is how you think women are, and you stay over there. I'm going to go find somebody else. That has a little bit more sense. I understand the saying where it's come from, but I'm just saying I don't approve of that at all. Polyandry. As far as polyandry goes, I'm going to be real simple. I don't condone any type of poly lifestyle, especially 2 men, 1 woman. Nope. No. Some of the stories that I've been hearing, like, granted, it could be a modernized version, but some of the things I've been hearing when it comes to polyandry, it's like, as a man, how could you get down like that? Which side of the bed are you sleeping on? Where's she sleeping on? How you guys taking turns on her? You guys doing it at the same time? Like, this is the things I don't get. But also, to get serious real quick, polyandry makes no sense since there's more women than men, especially in the U.S. There's about a 7 million difference between black men and black women. So it makes no sense for polyandry. Polygamy, yeah, sure, because I told this to my wife, and I believe I told this to my family members. Let's say if I was in a poly situation, polygamy, and I had 3 or 4 wives, If I was to impregnate each wife, we all know who the father is. In a polyandry situation, if that woman was to get pregnant, months are going to go by before you guys think about who the father is. And keep in mind, I can impregnate this woman over and over and over again, and I'm going to have a bigger army. Where in a polyandry situation, one baby at a time.